You had just listened to the tape of the Master. He has told beautifully the radiation which a disciple must get from his Master. So, how to get this radiation? So far we have the fear of the world. We cannot have this radiation from the Masters. When we have the fear of the Lord, all fear disappears and we become receptive. Only with the field of the Lord, we become receptive to Him. Those people who have many iron in the fire, they also don't become receptive to the Master. You know, only baked pitcher can hold the water. Unbaked pitchers cannot hold the water. It will at once break. So the radiation of the Master that comes to those who become receptive. Otherwise it is very difficult to hold it inside. Some people, they have this radiation, but they cannot sit till it is exhausted. To keep the radiation in us and to work out of it is also a heritage of the Master. Whatever we can do with his radiation, we cannot do even with our own hands. This radiation helps a lot. When Sant Kirpal Singh left his physical body, and when his body was brought to the cremation ground, his body was burning. His tapes were also played there. And people slept after midnight, bewailing out of the separation. Then to 5-6 people, Master appeared and said, "Get up, I am not dead, you are dead, you are lying. I am still working." So, even when Master leaves the body, his radiation does not finish. His radiation go on working. Because he is not bound with the body. His work always done with attention. He is receptive to the Godpower, and he is a world made flesh power, God into action power. So now the problem in the world is how to become receptive. You know, a lot of people, out of the fears, out of the consequences in their life, they surrender to a lot of other forces. Their attention moves outside, not inside. So Master will drive your attention inside. He says, don't fear of outward effects. Outward effects are only illusionary. Because so far we think that we are the body, outward effects are there. We say, oh, it is my body. So Master says, no, you are not the body. you are the indweller of the body, you bring your attention inside. When one brings his attention inside, then he gets the strength from the master power. The world, the music of the sphere, that resounds in the whole creation. Wherever you go, this resounds there. One time, one disciple of the master, he had to go through the forest at midnight. He used to work in a factory. So, sometimes in the month he had to go through the forest. There he was always afraid of the lion. So one day it so happened that he could witness a roaring lion just at a distance. Then out of fear he closed his eyes. Thought, now I will be in his grip and he will kill me. But when nothing happened, he opened his eye. He saw Master standing before him. So he supersedes all the powers. He is supreme in the whole creation. So the fear of the Lord can only bring the radiation. With fear of God, we become receptive. When the fear of the Lord dwells in, the fear of the world leaves us at once. Then we have no fear of the world. There was a Pai Peak. His disciple was very much intoxicated. His teaching is also in Guru Granth Sahib, Pai Peak. So, when he used to have the radiation from his master, people asked, as who are you? I said, I am Pai Peak. He used to tell that, I am not his disciple, I am Pai Peak. I am Peak. He used to tell about his master. And then said, then, who is the master? Who is the God? He said, the name of the God is Peak. So at that time, these Mohammedan people, they have grudge against such things. So he was sentenced to gallows. The king was very wise. It was very drought there. And there was no rain since long. And people were thirsting for rain. So king asked, who are you? He said, my name is Peak. Who is your God? He said, my God is Peak. Who is your master? He said, my master is Peak. So king told him that, well, Peak, we have much problem. If your Peak is so kind, then he should bless us with the rain. Otherwise there will be big starvation in our country. Very carefree mood. He said, yes, I will speak to him. So what happened? Next day it was very heavy rain there. Then the king requested this Peak to visit his palace once again. So he visited. Peak, well, because I am very happy, I want to give so many villages as a gift to you. He said, no, I won't bring such attachment to my peak. He is above these things. He wonders not for these things. So he went away. So such is the radiation. Such people, they are out of radiation of the master, they are intoxicated. They care not for the world or the worldly people because they have no fear. Nothing to give and nothing to take. So they are very carefree persons in the world, those who receive. But Master tells us to be receptive, to have his radiation. Out of receptivity, out of radiation, whatever Master did in the world, we have to do it. We have to keep, we have to hold his radiation in us, like a pitcher who holds the water. You know, Kabir has told, when the pitcher breaks, the reflection of the water also disappears within. So, how Master works, he got this radiation from his Master, and it kept on growing and growing, until he was fully immersed in that radiation. He was intoxicated, but nobody could know whether Master is intoxicated. Baba Sawan Singh used to say, Kirpal Singh has taken the water of all the oceans of the world. Still his lips are dry, he demands more. So this is a radiation. So in older time, in India it was said, many people used to renounce the world. They said either keep the God or keep the world. So people used to go to the forest to become yogis, rishis and munis, yogishwar. So they said no, they have left the world. But the remembrance of the world was there with them. More they wanted to separate from the world, more it was there. So, by meditating, they thought a lot of things about the world. So, what happened? They could not renounce the world. So, more they tried to forget the world, more it dwelt inside. So that was the practice, the people. They brought their belly with them. They had the mind. They had everything. And they could not get rid of the mind. So Kabir says, when a renouncer comes back into the world, he brings havoc and evil in the world. And what they did? Now all this evil that exists, because they could not become receptive. They renounced the world, but could not. So Master's way is different. Our Master also thought of it. He did not renounce the world. He never said, either keep the world or keep the God. He didn't say like this. He said, you must be perfect in the world. You must know how to remain in the world and yet to be out of the world. While living therein, you can be out of it. You are away from your house, you always think to come back. You can move everywhere in the world, but your attention comes back to the home again and again. So is the condition. So Master said, God first and world next. So by keeping those things, we can become receptive. We can analyze, we can discriminate the heart of other people. We know who belong to us and we know who do not belong to us. All that we learn in the world. If we are out of the world, we cannot become renouncers. We have to become renouncers while we live with all people. If really one is a renouncer, lot of people will get help from it. So those people who went as renouncers, they were cut off from the world years upon years. From within, they were thirsting to go back. And when they renounced, they took a big ego in them. Oh, they will become something. So all these things became hindrance in their way. So Master tells us never to follow such people because they have no receptivity in themselves. Their mind is very active. So we have to become receptive. And with knowing about the competency of the Master, more you know about the competency of the Master, more you can live with it. So we have to become like our Father. Ye be perfect as your Father is in the heaven. So all such masters, they remained with us like water and air. You cannot live without air and you cannot live without water. So Master is like water and air. He is the life giver. So we have to live within ourselves like water and air. We have to be very receptive for all the times for the life giver. So there was another saint, a very doted disciple of his Master. His name was Haribol. Haribol, actually, what is meaning? His name may be different one, but because Haribol means speak of God, think of God. Please bring your attention back to God. That is meaning of the Haribol. So he was very receptive. He got so much intoxication. Now he wanted to show it to others. He went to the platform of washermen people, those who are washing clothes there. A lot of people were there. It was one platform where many people there. So when he went there, he said, Haribol. 4 or 5 times he said like this. They thought that he is a beggar. They didn't care for him. But he stressed that you have to speak Haribol. So one of them said, okay, no problem. We will get rid of it. It is better to speak like this, and otherwise he will not go. So one of the person said, Haribol. So as soon as he spoke it, he started to dance. All other people along with, they said, Haribol, Haribol. So the whole, all the washermen, they are washing the clothes. They started to dance in the water. They said, Haribol, Haribol. So it is how the radiation works in us. When radiation comes, then we are not afraid of the shame and shun. The shame and shun belongs to the worldly people. Those who agree with the world on easy basis, they are afraid of the world, and they cannot have this receptivity in them. So Kabir says that the fish of water has renounced the ocean and has started to live on the trees, and the ocean is burning. there is a fire in the water. So, what does this mean? The fish of water is our soul, our attention. That has come down and is identified into the world, so much so that the master power within us, he is not happy. Ocean is burning, water is burning. So we do not know how to get it, how to shape the water of life. Ocean is there inside. Ocean of bliss, ocean of all grace is there within us. But the fish of water has abandoned it. It is not altogether there. So it has to start to live in the world, in the wide world. So such people cannot be receptive. So master words are very meaningful. Master says, this world does not belong to you. You have come into the world to pay off all the debts, because you have to pay a lot of things. You know, Master does a beautiful work with a child who becomes receptive. By being receptive, we lose so many dirty things from within. One experience is like that before he was burdened, now he is light. Because of the debts, because of the karmas. He who becomes receptive, Master takes a lot of things from them. Master used to say, okay, please, you have come to satsang. Please give me all your bad habits. Give me all the dirty things. Put it here and go fresh, go jolly with the divine love of God. And keep his words, keep your life fresh, like this. So he is the ocean of grace. He is the ocean of bliss. He contains everything for us. For whom? Those who become receptive. They think that there is no other than him. He is the only Sakhi. Sakhi is a who in the vineyard gives some wine to the tipplers. He is the Sakhi who distribute the wine in the vineyard. So Master tells us, why should we blame the Sakhi when everyone can take according to his own wish? You may take any much intoxication you like. There is no end to the intoxication. Guru Nanak went to Babar king and he presented with some intoxication. He used to have it. Guru Nanak rejected it. He said, no, I don't take such intoxication, which after taking ends with sloth. I have such intoxication that your 2,000 barrel of this wine cannot be equal to that intoxication. And that remains for our 24 hours it is there with me. So this intoxication is through the receptivity. They got this receptivity from their master all the time. When you become receptive, it is continuously going there. Supply is there. Demand and supply method is eternal. If you are receptive, the radiation of the master works there. If you are receptive all the time, so the radiation of the master will be without end. It will come to you. It will solve all your problems and it will help to solve the problem of other people. So the one who becomes receptive, He is something in the world. His work differs from the world. He goes, he distributes. And then Master, this intoxication is overwhelming. You know, one devoted disciple of the Master said, "What it does cost to you, a Master? This intoxication is overwhelming. It is going out of the cup. If you gave me only one sip, it is overwhelming." But Master says, you become receptive and you can have as much as you like. So Masters have a different way, very different way. He comes with this intoxication, he comes with this heritage himself. He has not to get from the world, I tell you. He is commissioned from Godpower. He comes with it and it starts with it. He does not go to like other people are doing. This is not acquired from the world. People, the worldly people need it. You have not to get it from anywhere. Your attachment, your worldly affairs, all these things, they will not help you to have this receptivity. You must live there, but you must know how to detach from there. To remain unattached in the world of attachment seems to be very difficult, but it is a way. We have to do it. But Master Vans initiate you, bring you to the mystery of the beyond, then it is something automatic. You are in the world, you feel that now you differ from the world. It is one thing that is an initiation. From the moment you decide something, the grace of the Master start to work on you. You feel, you give the preference to the work of God than to work in the world. So it is there. It is a way to feel it. But worldly people, they don't have it. So Kabir says, don't sit by the evildoers. There are a lot of evildoers in the world, I tell you. They may be very lovable to you from outside. They come to you only to miss your goodness. Once it is spoiled, they will kick you, they will knock you. They will say you, they will keep distance from you. So, Master says, there are a lot of people who are the evildoers. Let evildoer learn something from you. They want to miss your goodness. Your work is not to surrender to them, but to teach them out of your goodness. Help them out of your goodness. This is not a way of life. Here is the way of life. You come above your senses. This is the right way. Otherwise, you yourself cannot be receptive. You behaved miserably. You are more worst than the one who brought you in his fold, in its fold. So they had a Master had a very long experience about all those things. Many births they lived with it until they became Master. They became the mouthpiece of God. Every saint has a past and every sinner a future. So we have to learn it. But Master says, if you are not saint now, then how can you be born as a saint? Our virtues will go with us. If we are bad now, we cannot be good if Master blesses us to be born. So far we do not change our habits. We cannot do it. We feel out of ego, we are very good. We know how to set the world. A foolish person, if you appreciate him, he is very wise. Out of ego, he says, yes, I am wise. Even a foolish person takes him as a very wise person. But in actually, he is not wise. So such is the condition of the world. Master tells us, don't attend the company of evildoers. Kabir has told up to that extent, don't attend the worldly affairs. What those? There are some shows going on in the world where lion, cows and donkeys, they all sit together. What you learn from them? And everyone experiences in this world. All type of person you meet somewhere, but you should be a distinguished one. If you go there, you should bring some radiation of the masters. It must radiate from you. I told you one example. I was in Amsterdam airport some years before. So one person saw me tying a turban. He said he must be from India. He said, do you know Sant Kirpal Singh? I said, yes. Do you have any book from Sant Kirpal Singh? I said, yes, I do have. And then I questioned him, how you know Sant Kirpal Singh? You are hardly 12, 13 years old. And Master left the body many, many years earlier. He said, no, my father knew him. I said, was your father initiated? He said, no. I said, then how he knew him? He said, on his last tour in 1972, Master was coming out of the plane and he was going towards that direction. In the way, they could see each other from eyes to eyes. Then he told that 2 years before, his father told that the one who met me at the airport, he has come within me and he asked me to go. He said the departure of my father was very good. It was very lovable. I said, now, how you take Sant Kirpal Singh? He said, we have the photo of the Christ along with Sant Kirpal Singh. I said, you know and understand now that the Christ and Kirpal, they are one. They said, yes. We have more love for the Kirpal because he could tell something in the practical way as who was the Christ. So we are only after miracles. The worldly people would like to have miracles. They would trust the Master if there are some miracles. No, Master does not show the miracle. Master would show something, instances, incidences, in accordance with the divine law of God. They will not play miracles. Those divine law will exist for all the time. You know, those stories, they are the true one and that exist too. So many things are written in the Bible. People read it and they take them as fresh as ever. So these are the incidences in the life of the Master because of their receptivity. I mean to say, receptivity is as fresh as all the time. It is never ending. So this receptivity which you bring in, that goes with you. That you don't leave it in the world, that goes with you. But it multiplies. When you are out of the world, when you detach from the body, your soul will leave it. This receptivity will help you. Only through the receptivity you can find your ways. You know, people When it is very hot, people would like to sit to face the air. From where the cool wind comes, they will face towards that side. So from where the smell of the master comes, the soul is automatically dragged there. So you will find a way. Kabir has told that such disciple, he can transcend all the barriers and come back with the receptivity of the masters. So we go somewhere out of receptivity. If we are not receptive, we can pass by, say, okay, we should go, we don't need to go there. Out of receptivity, you go from one place to another place. So those who are receptive for the masters, their attention is always fixed with masters. They never leave the master, even with single attention. They use all their attention either for his work, or when the mind is free, they will put this attention in the sweet remembrance of the master. They will not forget their masters even for a moment, because he is the life giver. You want to detach from the life? No, it is very troublesome. So is the case. It is more even that you cannot detach from the attention of the master. Master arrests your attention with his attention. So once you are initiated into the mystery of the beyond, if really we follow the teaching, we cannot separate from him. We cannot remain as two, only because of a lot of reasons. We feel separated. Otherwise, because we have to break this body. And for that purpose, we have to overcome our pralabdha karma. Because this pralabdha karma is not a very soothing life, because you have to pay off everything. Whereas other people, they may or may not pay, they can remain happy. The one who has to go back, he has to pay off all these things. So he has many ups and downs in the life. So life becomes a series of interruptions for such person. So in this direction, Master says, this man body is given to you as a capital. The world is a big market, and you are the merchant. Who is the merchant? The soul. The owner of this house is the merchant. Whereas we have to undertake a very good business just to pay off all the debts we have to clear to justify our master. That is our function. So all these things we can do only with the receptivity and through the radiation of the master. Otherwise, it is too hard for a person to wind up his karmas, to finish with give and take, and to get rid of the world and worldly affairs. And one can enjoy the world out of his soul, because he sees what is going in the world by sitting all alone, and he can witness the glory of the God and his own glory within. But if Master gives us his radiation, he can give it. All that you needed afterward, he can give it right from the beginning. Otherwise, you will get mad. You cannot hear it. Your condition will be like an unbaked pitcher which cannot hold the water, it will break. And the radiation which is there, this is spoiled. So for that purpose, we have to be baked. We have to bake our attention. Keep your attention with you or towards the master. Only two things there. Not a third thing should be there. So thank you. Otherwise it will get late.